Hi, gorgeous. You're here for a reason. I truly do believe that everything happens for a reason. You've been shown this video because you have a yearning for more in life. So take a deep breath, settle in, try and block out all distractions because this could be the one thing that seriously changes your life for good. I'm so excited for you. So come along with us and let's go. Welcome to the Raw Society. We are real, abundant women. That is us, and that is now you too. We are your very own virtual community of high-vibing, gorgeous souls ready to make a massive impact, not only in their lives, but in yours too. Hi, my name's Isabel. So a little bit on my journey, where I was, where I came from, where I am now. I've been in this biz just over 12 months now. It is absolutely insane. I can't believe how quick time has gone. And I actually found this business through a touch and turn of fate. It wasn't even what I thought that I would be doing. Now, obviously, I'm obsessed. So I started this business when I was pregnant. It was the year 2020. So March, when COVID massively hit, that's when I lost my job. And I just remember there being lines of us up needing the job keeper. I have never in my lifetime needed some sort of benefit. I've always had a secure job, right? Because we think jobs are secure, but job stands for just over broke. Anyways, I was pregnant. I had a massive relationship breakdown. I was living with my partner at the time. My relationship fell apart. I had to move back into my mom's house. I was anxious, depressed. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to tell anyone. Like, I was scared. I didn't know how I was going to make money. I didn't know how I was going to look after myself, let alone bub. And if you've been in those toxic types of relationships, yeah, they can be hard to get out of and you feel pretty broken and it takes a little bit of time to find yourself again. So my heart goes out to you if you too have been in that sort of situation. I didn't know how I was going to support myself, let alone bub. And I remember I was sitting in my mum's house because I moved back in with mum, and I was sitting in bed and this random girl slid into my DMs and she just said, "Hey, I run this online business. Would you be keen in learning more?" And to be honest, I think these things are usually scammy or spam. I ignore them. I usually never respond, or I think they're cringe or whatever it may be. But something inside of me just said, go for it. And if I'm completely honest with you guys, like, I was desperate. I was desperate for change. I was so unhappy. I was depressed. I really didn't know how I was going to get myself out of this slump. And when they say it rains, it pours, they truly are right. Like, when like you're suffocating, you're drowning, and it's just like, you feel like, you're like, am I ever going to be able to get my head above surface? So that was the situation that I was in. You can see here, this is just a little bit on me having Dakota and that whole journey. Obviously, I'm so grateful. So where I am now since finding this opportunity is insane. I was able to move out of my mum's house into my very own apartment, pay rent up front, pay bond up front. Also, keep in mind, I didn't own anything. I didn't have a single thing to my name. I was able to furnish my entire apartment, which is just nuts to me, like right down to every cup, knife, fork, and spoon. My beautiful leather couch that I'm really love. I was able to furnish Bub's whole nursery as well, like buy everything for Bub, prams, car seats. You know how expensive babies can be. I paid off 2 credit card debts. I literally snipped them up. Insane. I paid off student debt. I own my car outright now. Like, I literally wiped all my debt. I even have savings. It's crazy how when you're determined and you make that decision that you can turn your life around. So I now literally get to work full time from home, work my own hours, work from my phone. I get to choose when I don't want to work. I get to choose when I want to spend time with Dakota. She goes to daycare one day a week just for mum sanity, right? But I could just spend as much time with her as I can. She's literally my little mini bestie. And any of you mums on here would know that your little one is your bestie. I think if you have a why and you're hungry for more, then that's what will keep you going. My why was to have financial and time freedom. But beyond that, it was to spend as much time with Dakota. Life is so precious. We don't get time back. Time is the most valuable commodity. It really is. And I guess with these crazy times, with what's going on in the world, I realized that even more. I'm like really reassessing a lot of things, like what's important to me. And it's genuine connections with your family. Another big one for me is I've seen my mum. So my mum was a single mum too, like me. And I think now being in that position myself, I just respect mum even more, like even more. And my goals in this life, like I just want to retire, mum. I just want to like give back to her, you know, and that's why I do this business as well, because, you know, you have that opportunity to make really decent money if you're ready to put in the work. So my question for you is, if you could live your dream life, what would it look like? What would your life look like if money weren't an issue? So often we settle. I know I was settling because we don't think that we are worthy of more, but I can tell you right now, you are. You are. All right, so I wanted to chat to you guys about the wealth secret. If you've heard of Robert Kiyosaki, you've probably heard of the cash flow quadrant. So run through this really quickly, right? So on the left side of the cash flow quadrant is 5% of the wealth, but 95% of the population. So that's pretty much most of us, most of the people in the world have only 5% of the wealth. On the right side of the cash flow quadrant is 95% of the wealth is owned by just 5% of the population. How crazy is that, right? So only 5% of people own 95% of the wealth, right? So it's like the rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer. And this is the trap of society, because when you are, okay, so E, for an employee, you are trading time for an hourly paycheck. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. Okay. You are told when you can go on a holiday. You are told when you can have sick days, when you can have time off, right? So you don't really have control over how your weeks look. So I'm just going to read you some notes. So school programs you for E, which is employee, and S, which is self-employed. Basically go to school, get a safe job, something that's secure, climb the corporate ladder, you know, all of that. That's what we're programmed to do because it's safe. But there's this thing called tax that comes in, which is very annoying because the more you earn, the more you get taxed, and tax traps us. And you know what's the craziest thing? Tax traps the 95% of population in the 5% wealth. The people on the right side of the cash flow quadrant, the business owner and the investments, they're not paying tax like the rest of us. It's crazy when you start opening up your mindset to this. So the self-employed, which is really sad because the self-employed are like our entrepreneurs, they're hustling and stuff, but the self-employed pay the highest taxes. How crazy is that? So if you haven't looked up Robert Kiyosaki, definitely Rich Dad Poor Dad, he says network marketing allows many people to get over to the B side of the quadrant. So B, business owner. When you join us, you can become a business owner, a big business owner, make big money. Get over the B side of the quadrant, teaches us how to handle our fears and rejections and build build self-confidence so that we can then invest. So get down to the, which is like where all the wealth is, into investor. So if you want to make money, and you want to get out of the rat race, you want to stop trading your time for money, then you want to start looking, okay, so right now I'm on the left side of the cash flow quadrant. I'm in the 95% of the population with only 5% wealth, but I want to get to the other side. Robert Kiyosaki backs network marketing because it gives us an opportunity to become a big business owner with a system to eventually make big money to then invest. Okay, so I just want you guys to start opening your mindset to making money work for you. Who are we? We are the Lentis. So to prevail, providing to be superior in strength, power, and influence. That's who we are. But most importantly, we are one of the fastest growing home-based businesses in the world right now. Ooh, I can't stress this enough. Okay, so 2020 March, I lost my job. Now we've got to look at the trends. The world is changing rapidly. The world is not what we once knew. There is so much change going on. But one thing that our millionaire upline said is, if 2020 taught us anything, it's that no job is secure, but social media is. Social media is booming, tick. Online businesses is booming, tick. Work from home is booming, tick. Okay, the health and wellness space, tick, right? So this business model ticks so many trends, and that's what you want to look at when you're coming into something. The other really cool thing about this business opportunity is coffee. So coffee is the second highest sold commodity to oil in the world, which is just crazy to me because it means billions and billions of dollars is spent every single year on coffee. Like, it's nuts. So I'm going to tell you right now, the consumption of coffee isn't slowing down. I'm obsessed with our superfood coffee. Honestly, It's so cool. So it actually resets the brain receptor sites. It's going to aid in alertness, memory, focus, feeling full, metabolic function, emotional balance, crave and hunger triggers, bloating, and more. My favorite thing about this superfood coffee is that it removes the brain fog. Like you can actually focus and think, mum brain, baby brain. And then you keep forgetting and then you get mum brain. That's gone. I'm literally able to like focus on my business, gives me that energy and that clarity and boosts my mood as well. Can't rave about the coffee enough. Actually, I got my eldest sister onto our coffee, our superfood coffee. She's now part of the business because she became obsessed with the coffee. She runs a family daycare and she started taking the coffee, and I came over her house, right? And I looked at her like spare room. She cleaned out her spare room. She'd cleaned out the pantry. She'd cleaned out the cutlery drawer was organized, brand spanking new, so clean. Even the kids in the toy space, like the playroom that they have, the books were in alphabetical rainbow order. Like her entire shelf was this beautiful organized rainbow order. And I'm like, girl, what the heck? And she's like, it's the coffee. What is this magic coffee? Like all the herbs. So all of our products are developed by scientists, properly formulated. They're all DSA approved. If you're going to join a network marketing company, make sure it's DSA approved. This is a long, lengthy process that has to get all their ticks and flicks so that they meet compliance and food standard, like licensing and stuff like that. Very important. But of course, if coffee is not your thing, we have something for everyone. There's so many insane products. So our most popular products are the tropical blast juice, tastes like pina colada, the collagen, hair, skin, and nails. But what I love most is Valentis provides an equal opportunity for anyone coming from any walk of life to come in and launch their very own online business. Okay, so let's meet some of the queens in this industry who are absolutely smashing it. So meet Danica. She's had amazing products, amazing results from our products. These are her before and afters there. Oh my God, they're insane. Danica also does this business as well, and she earns over 4 figures every single week as her side hustle. Danica is one of the big leaders here in Oz. You can go stalk her on her Instagram. And she has said, I used to talk myself out of investing in a book, course, or trainer, or for myself. I didn't think they would make a difference in my life, but I am here to tell you they do. When you put forward an investment in yourself, that's when things start to snowball, because you're saying, hell yes, I'm ready. And it's so true. Invest in yourself. The most important investment you'll ever make is in yourself. Okay, our insane compensation plan. We have 8 ways of earning. So, like with a job, how you're trading your time for your paycheck. So we earn 8 different ways. I'm going to run through them briefly. The first way is retail profit. So up to 1,000, so 1,500 USD in your first 7 days. So like myself, I made over 4 figures in my first 2 weeks. Now, obviously results vary and they depend on hard work, but you've just got to take action. So that's just what the first way is, just through the product sales alone. 2, the fast start bonus. So you can get up to $200 USD per sign up, up to $200 USD per sign up, meaning someone joining your team, which is insane. And also us here in Oz and New Zealand, the conversion rates are amazing because, it's about 250, 260, which is crazy. So that's someone joining. Then we're thinking about selling the products. Now, the next ways of earning are residual. What is residual income? Okay, so if you're watching this, you need to find an opportunity that is going to pay you residually. Residual income means getting paid in your sleep. So you do the work once, maybe months ago, and then you get paid for it over and over and over and over again. Residual income is so important. If you don't want to work until you're 70, you don't want to work until you're dead, then you want to find something that's going to pay you residually, because that's going to give you the time freedom, which at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, time is the most valuable commodity. So binary means you get a team built for you. So essentially your upline will help you build half of your team. 4, matching. So earn a percentage 7 levels deep, 7 levels. So Mary brings in Susie, Susie brings in Lucy, Lucy brings in, Corinne, and it just goes layers, 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 layers deep. So 7 layers deep. So you will eventually be getting paid off people you don't even know. And that's the power of this industry. 5, global bonus. So you're going to get a percentage, so either a 1%, 2%, 3%, depending on how big your team is, or depending how many people you've recruited that month. You're going to get a percentage every single month. So I actually love this way of earning, because every single month you get a really nice, beefy, meaty monthly bonus, which is cool. Number 6, legacy pay. So when you hit legacy, which is one of the most amazing promotions in our team, and it doesn't take too long to hit either, basically you will start earning double. So think about the compounding fee, getting paid off products, getting paid off growing a team. Then as your team grows, it's getting doubled, and then you're getting paid that monthly bonus. So we're getting paid daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Number 7, the company car bonus. You can see here a heap of the queens that have hit their company car bonus. This is just insane. So you can get up to $3,000 extra per month paid to you for your car. Some of the girls have qualified for this twice, for 3 times. They actually get too much money each month towards their luxury car that they just take the cash. And of course, if you don't want the luxury car, then you can just take the cash. So that's another monthly payment on top. Number 8, this is the newest way of earning. This is just crazy. So this is a percentage of the entire company's annual profits. So this is just insane. This was what was just launched this year. I'm going to read something to you guys so you can get a little bit of an idea. Okay, so yearly bonus. This was only released this year based on the 2019 figures. 1 share would be around 5,000 USD. 1 share would be around 5,000 USD. 2 shares, 10,000 USD. 3 shares, 15,000 USD, so on and so forth. So there is leaders in this team that have already qualified for multiple shares. It'll probably get paid out in like January or something like that. Which is the yearly bonus. So this is now the 8th way of earning. Our CEO is so generous. So yeah, you get paid, you have the opportunity to be paid 8 ways in this company. And this is also Megan here. She bought her dream home. This happened when the pandemic hit. She was able to save 6 figures in 6 months. So there's people losing jobs, you know, and suffering. And then there's also people thriving. She was able to save 6 figures in 6 months. She has her dream car fully paid for, and she's even paid for her hubby's dream car as well. So let's meet some of the leaders in the team. Meet Rach. She used to be working full-time in real estate, didn't feel fulfilled. Her mental health was suffering, Mondayitis, can relate. We've all been there. She's now a diamond leader within our company, a 6-figure yearly earner, has her car fully paid for by the company. She bought her RV with her partner so they can travel around Oz, which is perfect right now, which I think is amazing. There's her with her car. And then one thing that she said at the end here, she goes, it's 2021. Are you going to settle for a situation that doesn't excite you, or are you going to take action and make your life magic? It's all up to you. And it's so true. We see people succeeding and we're watching on the, stop watching on the sidelines, take the plunge and join us. Rach did a little bid for us. So let's hear from Rach.
Hey guys, I am Rachel and I'm a diamond leader with this business. I am 24 from Melbourne and I started my journey in November 2019. To say it's changed my life is literally an understatement. I hit that life-changing promotion in only 7 months. I'm now driving my dream car, became a 6-figure yearly earner within just a year in the business, and I have been able to help over 500 people do this as well. My mindset's transformed. I have the freedom to travel when I want, and I am truly so passionate about this.
She really is so passionate about this industry. Yeah, she's such a beautiful leader. Meet Hannah. Hannah is the godmother. She's a royal diamond in Valentis. Such a beautiful soul, honestly. Her life is dedicated to helping women, and in the process, she's living an insane life. She has her car fully paid for by the company. She earns 5 figures every single week. She's bought homes, she's invested cash, she's gone on multiple holidays. You can see her there holidaying away. She's just recently moved to Dubai, and get this, she decided to take a private jet to Dubai with her little doggo so that he didn't have to go like underneath in the cabin thing, and rightfully so. We want to look after our dogs. So she was able to fly herself and her family over to Dubai. That is her life now. Something here that Hannah has said is, dreamed it, then real lifed it. I can honestly say, thanks to this industry, my life is an absolute dream. To just be able to jet off for 5 weeks to Dubai and know that even if I did no work whilst out here, I would still earn 5 figures a week. Remember, residual income. This is the power of residual income. No alarms, no boss, no money worries, complete freedom, and now earning more whilst I actually work less. Residual income. If 2020 taught us anything, it's that no job is secure, but social media is. And that's what I feel. No job is secure, but social media is. Can relate. So from here, it's up to you, gorgeous. We have a couple of options for you getting involved, whether it be the fast track option and you invest. So if you want to get building your business quicker, the Ruby is the royalty rank you can see here. Ruby or above is royalty. Ruby will instantly unlock 6 out of the 8 ways of earning. Now we have 8 ways to earn. You'll instantly unlock 6. So we're going to go into that a little bit more now. Or of course, if money is an issue, we have the free 7-day trial option. I believe timing is everything. You're watching this for a reason, so you're meant to be here. Clearly, you want more in your life. Let's run through a couple of the advantages of coming in on the Ruby Business Builder Pack. This is for women like yourself who are serious, who want to get running with us. There's no time, like success loves speed. So you'll have access to me as your personal coach and upline, access to training pages with millionaires and 6-figure earners. So Hannah's training page, which is a gold mine. You'll have access to all of our duplicatable resources, tools, and templates. Like I was saying before, you'll instantly unlock 6 out of the 8 ways of earning. Only 2 promotions away from the company car bonus, which is just crazy. You can come into a business for not a lot of investment, make back your money, plus make a profit, and only be 2 promotions away from the company car bonus. You're going to be steps ahead. You can resell your products over time. If you're like, oh, I don't want to like sell products, I hate sales, I don't want to be that person, I feel cringe. Don't worry, I can relate. If you choose to invest and fast track your biz, you can actually skip the product side of things and go straight into the recruiting and the business building side of things. So personally, I'm more passionate about business building. Like I'm here to create a legacy and to help as many women like yourself as possible run this thing, right? So yeah. And then of course, you'll have all your biz calls. You'll be part of the Raw Society, our community, our Boss Babe community. And the most insane thing is you're going to be a founding member of the Raw Society. So this is a brand new community. This is such an untouched market. You know how I was saying timing is everything, trends are everything, and finding a company that is brand spanking new, that it has an untouched market with this branding ready to go for you. You've literally got a gold mine at your fingertips. From here, it's up to you to make a decision. So it may be that I have more questions. I want to be a customer, so try the epic products. I want to join the team. So I am so freaking excited that you've joined us. Get back to the person that invited you to this video. Success loves speed. This is your sign. You were sent this for a reason, but it's up to you what you do with it. And just remember, you don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. We got you, and I'm so excited for you to be joining us. Mwah.